이제는 한국이 찾아가는 나라가 아니라 찾아오는 나라가 됐습니다. 과거엔 선진국을 부러워하던 우리가 이제는 전 세계 사람들의 여행지와 문화의 중심에 서 있습니다. 한국의 소프트 파워는 단순한 유행이 아닙니다. K-팝, 드라마, 영화, 뷰티, 음식, IT 기술 그리고 길거리 풍경까지 한국의 일상 자체가 콘텐츠가 되었기 때문입니다. 한국이 가진 매력은 다양합니다. 질서정연하면서도 활기찬 거리, 낮과 밤의 온도가 완전히 다른 도시 분위기, 안전하면서도 편리한 교통과 생활 환경, 그리고 전 세계 어디에서도 볼 수 없는 특유의 에너지와 열정. 이게 바로 전 세계 여행자들이 한국에 주목하는 이유입니다. 여기 전 세계를 돌아다니며 그 나라의 문화를 소개하는 여행 유튜버는 서울을 여행하며 서울의 매력에 푹 빠져 다른 외국인도 서울에 오면 이건 꼭 해야 한다면서 영상을 올렸는데요.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Say that again.
안녕하세요. Good morning, beautiful people. We're in South Korea. We've officially landed in South Korea, a small country bursting with rich culture, bold flavors, and seriously underrated landscapes. And
한국을 여행할 때 버스를 타기 위해서 티머니 카드가 필요하다며 편의점에서 사는 법까지 알아왔는데요.
so, hello. Do you sell the T-money card? Oh, over here? Okay. Oh, this one. Perfect. Okay. 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
잘했어. Well
I had
done.
to read it. I couldn't remember.
You were so cute.
I feel so.
한국의 버스는 아침에도 사람이 엄청 붐빈다며 놀라기도 하였는데요. 처음 타는 한국 버스, 그런데 당황하거나 길을 헤매는 일은 없었습니다. 복잡할 틈이 없거든요. 노선은 명확하고 정류장은 조용하며 사람들은 자연스럽게 줄을 섭니다.
Hectic. It's so busy at the bus stop this morning.
Taking a bus in South Korea. First time, first edition.
그리고 버스에서 내려 모퉁이를 돌자 나타난 고궁. 한복을 차려입은 사람들이 길을 걷는 모습을 보며 외국인 커플은 이 장면을 보고 넋을 놓았죠. 게다가 한복을 입으면 입장료가 무료라는 사실까지 알게 되자 이런 세련된 방식의 문화 지원은 처음 본다며 감탄을 금치 못했습니다.
All right, quick bus ride later. And we've arrived just around the corner from the palace, and there's already so many beautiful girls dressed up in traditional style hanboks, and guys as well, beautiful men too. And they look so nice. And one of the reasons they're doing that is because it's really popular to go to the palace and dress in the traditional wear. But also, if you do dress up, you get in for free. Grand Palace, it's the national palace.
Wow. New country.
건물 뒤편으로 펼쳐진 산맥을 본 순간 두 사람은 또 한 번 놀랍니다. 도심 한복판에 이런 자연이 있다는 게 믿기지 않는 거죠.
Are.
I had no idea. They're
And behind us is all built up, but behind the palace from here is all mountain. And it's really beautiful. Like such an unexpected sight that I didn't know.
and flashy lights and delicious food and stuff like that. So the whole park here is beautiful. We've been wandering around for a little while and the buildings are stunning. They're really nice, like soft, kind of like they've got intricate painting on them, but they're not like in your face colors or like crazy designs. Like it's just really kind of like simplistically beautiful, which is nice, and the shapes of the buildings are obviously gorgeous. But yeah, just the whole grounds is like beautifully landscaped, everything's stunning. So a really great way to spend you.
그리고 이 부분은 500년 전 백성을 위해 문자를 만든 그 정신이 지금까지 살아있는 도시. 한국이 특별할 수밖에 없는 이유를 사전에 공부를 해서 설명하는데요.
Language. It was originally built in 1395. However, this is not the original because then it was burnt down when the Japanese invaded and it was rebuilt, I believe, in 1867.
그리고 서울의 아주 깨끗한 하천을 보며 당장 수영하고 싶다며 칭찬을 아끼지 않았는데요.
That's an highway.
Wow, that's so nice.
So clear. I just
That
want to
water
swim in
looks
it.
beautiful, yeah.
So this actually is one of those new 21st century infrastructure. This used to be the highway, and before that, it used to be a river. So they call this the river that was dammed, that came back. So it disappeared and came back, and yeah, so now they've transferred it for more of a citizen-friendly spot, which is absolutely beautiful.
그렇게 관광객들의 코스 중 하나인 시장에 들어가 한국식 토스트를 맛보며 한국은 신기하게 토스트에 설탕을 뿌려 먹는다며 토스트를 맛보고 생각보다 잘 만든 궁합에 깜짝 놀라는데요.
We just entered a spot that looks very much up our alley. very local, lots of people eating. I don't know what they are, but they look yummy. Lots of fried goodies. Interesting things that they do here is that they put sugar on the sandwiches, and apparently it's a savory sandwich. It's filled with egg and vegetables. But yeah, they add sugar.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Thank you. How do I say it?
감사합니다.
Gamsamida.
감사합니다.
I forgot.
I forgot as well.
So I feel like we're not getting really South Korean food because we're having like a toasted sandwich for our first meal. But this was recommended to us by a South Korean. So that's our excuse. And it was what we saw when we arrived in here. So we just thought we would go for it. So this one has egg, cheese, vegetables, like an omelet. And then she also put tomato sauce and sugar. The sugar is like a South Korean thing, I guess. I don't know. But we did one with and one without. It's not normally to add sugar to an egg sandwich, but that's how they do it here, so we have to try it. It's so unhealthy, but it's so good. I can't even really tell that there's sugar.
Yeah.
I don't know if it just adds like a subtle hint of flavor or something, or it changes the way the sandwich tastes. But I'm not getting like a mouthful of sugar. And she put quite a lot on there, so I'm surprised it's not as sweet as what it looked. I don't know if you guys have ever watched any of our other videos in Asia, but Max loves dumplings. Oh, did you order that?
Yeah.
Now, Max and I kind of consider ourselves dumpling connoisseurs. Oh yeah.
Good, huh?
They taste way better than they look.
Yeah.
그렇게 간식을 다 먹고 장소를 이동하던 도중 한국 지하철을 얼마나 쉽게 탈 수 있는지 시청자들에게 소개하였는데요.
So we've actually taken a few public transports today, and I just wanted to mention how easy it has been. We've been using Google Maps, which has worked fine. However, we do know that it was recommended to use Naver Maps, which apparently works better. But just because we're not used to the interface, it's not simple for us to switch to that. So we've been sticking with what we know for now. But hopefully we'll get more used to it. And it's super affordable. It's only about $1.50 Australian, or about 1,500 won every time you take a ride.
그렇게 지하철에서 내려서 향한 곳은 외국인들의 필수 관광 코스 북촌 한옥마을이었습니다. 이 장소는 외국인들 사이에서는 많이 소개가 되었으며 이미 SNS로 많은 화제가 된 장소이기도 하는데요.
Yeah, and have a little wander around. Wow, this is gorgeous. Actually, I think this street is really famous. This is where I've seen all like the Instagram photos being taken. And they have a lady at the entrance with a sign saying, "Be quiet, please." Because I think if this is where everyone comes and kind of gets their really good photo, it's probably the most picturesque one.
마지막 코스는 남산으로 올라가는 길 곳곳에 복원된 성벽을 바라보며 일본의 침략으로 인해 파괴되었지만 선대에 남겨져 있던 설계도를 참조하여 복원했다고 말하였는데요.
To begin with, straight off the bat. But it's quite nice. And there is this big city wall, which, fun fact, Seoul used to actually be a walled city. But I think most of the old structures that we learned yesterday were destroyed when they were invaded by the Japanese. A lot of stuff was burned down. But this looks new. But maybe it's in like reference to a historical wall that used to be.
마무리는 치맥으로 한 입 베어 물자마자 외국인들은 고개를 저으며 웃습니다. 이건 진짜 다르다고 극찬을 아끼지 않았는데요.
The spot based on someone's recommendation.
Someone who is South Korean.
Someone who is South Korean. All right. And cheers now. Okay, so based on what I can tell you about this chicken, I'm no expert, but they basically deep fried twice. The first time, they just want to cook the chicken a little bit, just enough so that it stays juicy, but it is cooked. And the second time is high temperature, so that the frying is super crispy, but the batter is very thin. Here we go.
But this portion is absolutely massive, and it's literally just fried chicken. And then we have some coleslaw, I think, or some sort of slaw with a sauce on it. And then I have no idea what this is. It must be when you kind of get in, like, to get the oil from the chicken.
Sort
Have that.
set your palate.
Yeah. Ah. Oh, it's nothing like I've ever eaten before.
I know. It's amazingly different.
I don't know if this is like the regular how fried chicken is in South Korea, or this particular restaurant is known for making it this way.
This
I've
is like
never
chips.
like I've never had it like this before.
That's amazing. Wow.
단 하루의 여행, 하지만 이들이 본 건 단순한 관광지가 아니었습니다. 세밀하게 짜인 도시, 누구나 누릴 수 있는 공공 인프라, 맛과 낭만이 공존하는 거리. 그 모든 게 이들을 사로잡았죠. 그래서 외국인들이 한국을 단순한 여행지가 아니라 다시 오고 싶은 나라라고 말하는 겁니다. 이렇게 점점 많은 외국인들을 여러분은 어떻게 보고 계신가요? 여러분의 의견을 댓글에 남겨주세요. 이상 정보 클립이었습니다. 감사합니다.